Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we've got the Kalevala event in the game right now. We have two brand new 5-star heroes. We have two new costumes for 5-star heroes that were out previously. We've got a new 4-star costume and a new 3-star costume. In today's video, I am going to review all of those, and then I've got enough for 25 pulls in this portal. We're going to use all 25 of those, hoping I can get one of the new heroes. There is also a hero that gives a Mega Fiend. So we'll take a look at them, of course, and I'm really hoping that we get them. Real quick before we get started, if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button, make sure you're subscribed to my channel, and turn that notification bell on so you can be alerted of when I drop new content. So first we are going to take a look at this new 5-star nature hero, Suomuhauki. I feel like I might have nailed that pronunciation. He is fast mana speed, deals 400% damage to the target, summons a Pike Mega Fiend for the target. The Fiend damages the enemy with 270% attack every turn, deals strong damage against fire characters. The Pike Mega Fiend absorbs healing and disappears when it has absorbs health equal to 70% of its target's max health. When summoned, the Pike Mega Fiend gives minus 45% attack to the target. Against fire characters, the Pike Mega Fiend gives minus 55% attack. The effect lasts as long as the target has a Pike Mega Fiend. They are Barbarian class, and then for their passive, they have the power of Sisu. When this character starts a turn with low health for the first time during a battle, they recover 15% health and receive 15% mana. They have the Fiend Resist passive, or rather ether power, where at the start of each battle this hero is immune to new fiends for 6 turns. These are their max preview stats. Let's look at the base stats real quick first without any limit breaking or emblems. They have 1306 attack, 1165 shield, and 2261 health. When you've got them double limit broken with masterclass emblems, and I've mentioned this one before, these max preview stats are as if you were to follow the talent path all the way to the left. That includes the attack masterclass emblems. They've got 1835 attack, 1473 shield, and 3143 health. He has a total individual power of 1606. I really feel like Empires and Puzzles has upped the ante or the game a little bit on these seasonal heroes that come out. They used to be behind the total individual power by quite a bit compared to the newer heroes, but I feel like lately they have been a little bit more on par or just slightly behind the newer heroes. So I think Suomuhauki is probably the one that people are definitely going to want, especially if they don't already have a Mega Fiend giver. As far as the Kalevala family bonus, depending if you have 1, 2, or 3 family members, he's going to receive minus 10, 25, or 40% less damage from the special skills of the stronger element. So for him, it'd be fire. Not the greatest of family bonuses, unfortunately. The next new featured hero we've got is Mother Lemminkainen. I also love that Empires and Puzzles is bringing everybody's mother into the game. Last month we got Grendel's mother, and now we got Mother Lemminkainen. She is sorcerer class, a holy hero. She is slow mana speed. Each defeated ally has a 60% chance to get revived with 20% health. All allies regenerate 1080 boosted health over 4 turns. Boosted health can exceed max HP. All enemies get minus 50% defense against special skills for 4 turns. Against dark characters, this status effect becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. Her base stats, she has 1277 attack, 1231 shield, and 2202 health. For her max previous stats, she's got 1801 attack, 1608 shield, and 3040 health. She has the heal increase ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero gets a plus 50% increase for any healing received for 6 turns. She's got the same power of Sisu passive, and then the same family bonus, except the damage from special skills reduction is going to be against dark, since that's the stronger element for Mother Lemminkainen. So decent hero, has a pretty high revive chance at the 60% rate. So if you don't have a reviver, then Mother Lemminkainen could definitely be very good for you. She is slow mana speed, so for those who have advanced rosters, more than likely she's going to be relegated to Rush War and Rush Raid tournaments only. But for a lot of people, and especially if you don't have a reviver already, Mother Lemminkainen could be very, very good for you. Next, we have the costume for Louhi. His regular base version is a monk. His costume is a sorcerer. He is average mana speed, dispels buffs from all enemies, deals 280% damage to all enemies. All enemies get minus 30% defense for 4 turns. Against holy characters, this status effect becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. He has the Rage Ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero gets plus 15% attack and a further 1% increase every time they are hit during 6 turns, up to plus 25% attack. For his base stats, he's got 1185 attack, 1235 shield, and 2390 health. His max previous stats, he's going to have 1686 attack, 1613 shield, and 3280 health. And he should have the same passive with the power of Sisu, yep, and then the Kalevala family bonus is going to be against Holy, since that's the element he would be weak against. Dispellers will never go out of style, that's for sure, but the rest of his special isn't really that interesting to me, unfortunately. The defense down is nice, but it's not very high. Minus 30% is not that high, and the 280% damage to all enemies is nice, but it's really not special or anything to write home about. Next, we've got a costume for Ilmarinen. He is a fire hero, monk class for his costume. His original base version is fighter class. He is slow mana speed, reduces the mana of all ice enemies by 50%, reduces the mana of all other enemies by 30%. All enemies become soul connected for 4 turns. Soul connected enemies share receive damage. This status effect is undispellable and lasts 2 turns longer on ice characters. All enemies get minus 60% defense for 4 turns against ice characters. This status effect becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. So that is a lot of mana reduction, a little bit more than the original base version, which was 40% for ice characters and 20% for all other characters. So he could definitely be useful, especially with the increased power stats that he's getting from the costume bonus. He's got the same power of Sisu passive and then the same family bonus, except it's going to be against ice for the reduced damage that he receives. He has the regen ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero regenerates 420 health over 6 turns. For his base stats, he's got 1151 attack, 1250 shield, and 2451 health. And for his max preview stats, he's got 1599 attack, 1659 shield, and 3304 health. Ilmarinen is also going to be very useful for challenge events and tower events and stuff like that because of enemies being soul connected and getting that shared receive damage and the minus 60% defense. So if you don't have a 5-star hero that has the ability to make it so that enemies are soul connected, he could definitely be very useful for you. I don't even have a 5-star hero that does that, or at least I don't have one leveled up. I use Costume Gunner and Wilbur pretty much for all of those challenge events and tower events when I do use a hero that has the ability to give shared receive damage for enemies. So Ilmarinen could definitely be very useful, and also for Titans as well because of that minus 60% defense. Next, we've got the costume for 4-star hero Lemminkainen. He is a fire hero. His costume is fighter class. His base version is Barbarian. His average mana speed deals 300% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. The target and nearby enemies receive 284 burn damage over 4 turns. Against ice characters, this status effect becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. That's going to be a slightly higher damage than the base version, which was 285% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. And then it looks like the burn damage is just slightly lower than the base version. For the base stats of Lemminkainen, he has 671 attack, 632 shield, and 1502 health. The burn damage does start out lower at 176 burn damage over 4 turns, and as you increase his attack with limit breaking and emblems, then that's when it goes up to the, 284 burn damage over 4 turns. He's got the attack up ether power, so gets plus 20% attack for 6 turns at the start of each battle, and then he's got the same power of Sisu passive and Kalevala family bonus with the damage reduction against ice. So decent 4-star, especially with the costume bonus stats that he gets. And I do really love the art compared to the original version. The art is pretty cool if you ask me. And the last hero that we're getting in Kalevala is the costume for Lemminkäinen. He is rogue class, dispels buffs from all enemies, deals 180% damage to all enemies. All enemies are immune to new status effect buffs for 4 turns. Against nature characters, this status effect becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 2 turns longer. This is pretty much the same thing as his main version, except the damage is slightly higher at 180% compared to the 165%, so that's pretty cool. And this character's art is also pretty awesome if you ask me. He's got the special boost ether power, so at the start of each battle, this hero's special skill deals an extra plus 30% damage for 6 turns. For his base stats, he's got 484 attack, 483 shield, and 927 health. For his max preview stats, he's got 923 attack, 732 shield, and 1581 health. Jukahanen is very annoying to go up against in raid tournaments, especially for buff booster raid tournament where you are not able to get any buffs. And 3-star heroes are obviously pretty easy to level up. All right, so we've reviewed all of the heroes, and I've got 25 epic hero tokens to try and get one of these heroes. Another one that I've never been able to pull that I would love to pull is Kalevala and his costume. So I never got him. I do have Yukonin double limit broken with emblems and everything, and I've been using him a lot more frequently lately because of his specific part of his special where it says the caster and nearby allies are immune to buff dispels and reallocations for 3 turns. So I've been pairing him with Revna in battles against Bernadette to add another Bernadette team, and that has definitely been working out pretty successfully. Let's see if we can find 2 colors next to each other that are the same, and we are not for 5 stars. So we are gonna pick my guy Yukonin. I rocked his avatar for quite some time when he first came out, so really hoping we could get the new Mega Fiend Giver or costume Kalevala, costume Ilmarinen. Mother Lemminkainen would be pretty cool to get. All right, let's see what we can get with these 25 epic hero tokens. First up, we've got Hawkmoon. Next, we've got Belith, Priska, Kirill, Jahinger, Vayne, Oberon. We've gotten all 3-star heroes from Season 1 so far, as we get another 3-star Season 1. Kirill, a 4-star epic hero. Kailani. Ganju. Oberon, back to 3-star classic heroes now. Brienne, come on, Empires and Puzzles. Give me a featured hero from Kalevala, Nashgar. Jukahanen, we got the new 3-star with his costume. I never did actually level him up, but I might do it this time around as we get epic hero Sabina. Belith. We've got 8 epic hero tokens left. Hu Tao. Little John. Friar Tuck. We've got 5 epic hero tokens left. Para. Gunner, or Gunther, as a lot of my alliance mates like to call him. Caedmon. 2 epic hero tokens left. Kirill. Come on, Empires and Puzzles. Give me something. And Cyprian to end it off. All right, well, we were not able to get lucky with our epic hero tokens. Hopefully your luck is better than mine. Let me know if you were able to get anything good from this seasonal event. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.